I've been collecting perfumes almost for a decade now, and although my collection has definitely passed the mark of 1000 perfumes, I should have probably counted to tell you the exact number in this video, but hey, I'm not gonna stop anytime soon. My collection is growing and I love that because it has been one of my biggest dreams to have a full room with different perfumes. And don't get me wrong, I really appreciate them on their own, but it is so much fun layering different fragrances and kind of rediscovering them in the new way. So today I decided to share with you some killer perfume combinations that you can wear together, and if you're like me, you do have a lot of fragrances, you want to get most out of them, I hope you will find this video helpful. All the additional information is going to be downloaded in the description box. Please check it out, and if you enjoy this chatty, longer format content, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you here. If any questions occur during you watch the video, please comment them down below. Not only I love to get in touch with you and maybe help you out, this is actually the roles we are playing by on YouTube, because only with your engagement this video will be suggested to other people. So I would really appreciate if you could help me out with that, and without any further ado, let's get started. So I want to begin with the first layering combo right here, and I have two fragrances from very niche brands. Not sure if you've heard about them. So here I have London Rain by JUS Perfumes, brand that I've actually discovered at the perfume exhibition, and they have only 4 fragrances. They are rather minimalistic and very fun. So this fragrance smells like you're eating a beautiful warm chocolate dessert in the London cafe, watching the raindrops fall on the soil, because there is this earthy accord in there mixed with something warm chocolatey. So it's very, very atmospheric, and I love to layer it with Natura by Memoirs London. Just look at the stunning bottle with the floating gold flakes inside, and it's more like a molecular charged fragrance with some sweetness but also mossiness that goes well with that earthy tones in the previous fragrance. And this one adds something sexy to the fragrance that is very cozy, and I wear them on the rather rainy, moody days, as you've probably already guessed. So in case you like something fresh but at the same time that smells sensual, almost sexy on skin, I would highly recommend you that combination. Is very unisex, and both fragrances are great on their own, but together I've discovered that they add so much to one another, and that's the great way how you can make your perfume experience more complex with layering or combining different fragrances. Another great combination that I've discovered is, first of all, Devotion by Dolce & Gabbana, that to me smells like lemon tiramisu. You know, my boyfriend makes a good one with limoncello. It is just delicious, and today I sprayed this fragrance in our kind of office, and he was like, "What smells so delicious?" And I was like, "Will you make that tiramisu for me?" Anyway, that is like a lemon slice dripped into sugar, and going over with Un Jardin à Catherine, I'm so sorry for my French, by Hermes. It's just like adding some Mediterranean vibe to that rather dessert-like fragrance, because this smells like field of pistachios with some citrus spritzes. So in both fragrances we have a rather sweeter, although in Hermes more fresh type of a citrus accord, and I find that this is like a very great comforting experience for those who like gourmand citruses. I mean, like there is some woodiness and more of a natural feeling in Hermes fragrance, and I find that it just adds some freshness and opens Devotion, which can be not necessarily flat but maybe a little bit linear. So yeah, those fragrances are available in the shop. Make sure to just spray yourself with them, and the amount of compliments is incredible because both have some gourmand facets, and yeah, those are extremely attractive. So next time you're in the shop, definitely give them a try. And now I actually want to share with you a very great combination that finally allowed me to wear my most disliked perfume by Lattafa that I know a lot of people love, and please don't come for me kind of hating on Honor and Glory. I have a review on this perfume. You can watch me talking about all the details about this fragrance, but yeah, I wanted it to be like this nice, a little bit pineapple-y, sweet vanilla type of creme brulee dessert, and it is just too heavy on the spices for me, and woodiness is overwhelming. So I decided to put on the best pineapple perfume I have in my collection by Gallica Fragrances, and it's just so juicy, bright, and adds definitely a lot of dimension to that fragrance that is just too heavy for me, and I almost get headache from this fragrance because of the tropical, very juicy, natural vibe out of pineapple that really pushes the, not necessarily the tropical fruity part in Bottle Oud that I was actually missing, but just adding a lot of life and vibrance to it. Yeah, that way I could finally at least appreciate and make some wear out of it. Oh my god, you guys, here I have a real banger. So first of all, there is this fragrance by Experimental Perfume Club, which is a natural brand that has lots of different fragrances, and they are kind of focused on combination of different notes and designed to mix and match together, and I just love everything about this brand. People who work there, I'm affiliated with them, so you can get their perfumes with my discount, and I highly recommend you to start with Santal Nuit because it will work like the perfect base, nice natural canvas for anything you want to apply on top. But today I will show you something that is just unbeatable. So you apply a little bit of this beautiful polished woody fragrance, this aromatic, soft, very nice, will smell great on everyone, kind of like your second skin type of fragrance. And on top I go with Vanilla Love. So this is perfume oil by the brand Perfume Oil Expression that is very similar to Tom Ford's Vanilla Sex, and that is a great almondish, syrupy, very sexy type of vanilla. And this combination is so good because on the one side it smells very intimate and sensual, and on the other side it is just so sultry. Vanilla is an aphrodisiac, and together it's like very chic but at the same time sexy experience that I highly recommend you to try out in case you happen to like perfumes that are powdery, woody, musky, and a little bit sweet without being too gourmand. Oh my god, this smells so good, and oh, this combo is fantastic. Once I tried, I was like, I need to tell you about it, guys. So yeah, definitely take a note of that, and we are moving on to another banger composition. And honestly, this is not necessarily something I thought about pairing together. First of all, we have Ottimo by PERNOIRE. And this is such a great brand with bombastic fragrances. They are extremely strong, you guys. Very high quality stuff. And Ottimo is kind of like a darker, almost boozy gourmand. And I love everything about this fragrance. It's like my go-to for a night out because this fragrance has some mysterious sillage that smells of very expensive Belgium pralines, something like that, with alcohol inside. And this viral fragrance by Kayali, Yum Bougie Marshmallow, is completely different, and yet they work together really well. Don't get me wrong, Ottimo doesn't miss anything, but adding this marshmallow fragrance that also features note of praline and tonka bean, although there are also some berry tones like, you know, the very popular note right now, strawberry mixed with something fluffy. Of course, it is lighter, but the whole experience is so good. So on the one side, we have something dark, and on the other side, very fluffy, sugary fragrance together. It's like a marshmallow roasted in couture black satin. So good. Just in case you happen to have both fragrances, please wear them together. It's a very fun experience that I did not expect to turn out so good. That's why I'm here to letting you know about it. And as I've just told you about Bottle Oud Honor and Glory, how I disliked it and finally found the way to make it work, I do have a few perfumes in my collection that, yeah, happen to be a little bit underwhelming for me personally, and one of such fragrances is this Good Fortune that looks incredible by Viktor and Rolf that I blind bought because I thought there's gonna be nothing wrong about this fragrance. You can't mess it up. Jasmine with fennel, which It's definitely not the note you might expect from a commercial fragrance with vanilla that I love, but it happened to be like a very plain fragrance, nothing special about it whatsoever. There are so many others that smell just like it, a few of Miss Dior flankers, you name them, but with Tihota by Indulge, which is like a cult favorite, that is the most recognizable vanilla fragrance, it just adds something a little bit more interesting to this perfume that, in my opinion, lacks complexity. So in here you'll get like Tahitian vanilla, so it is on the warmer, sunnier side with almond milk, ambery tones, and some balms. I find that they go together really well. Tihota brings out a little bit more vanilla from this fragrance, yet in here we have some flowers, and all together it smells very soft, delicate, powdery, and yeah, that's definitely a more enjoyable experience wearing them together than on their own. And you can get Indulge fragrances with my discount of So Avant-Garde. I'm just letting you know that in case you get interested in any of these fragrances. And we are moving on to the composition that I feel is going to be appreciated by a lot of people, because it is very gourmand and focuses on quite trendy notes at the moment. So first of all, I have here Orchid Rouge by the brand SORADORA, and this is quite a challenging perfume to wear, at least for me, because on the one side I totally love it. It's sort of powdery, sweet, and it smells just extremely luxurious. One of the fragrances that is not overly makeupy, yet it slightly leans into that category of perfumes with milky, with caramelized, with powdery, with woody tones. But this orchid note that is often a little bit too blurred for me, and let me know if you can actually relate with that experience, that sometimes perfumes, as if they had a filter on them, smells a little bit like that. So I figure out that together with Lactonic by the brand Scentologia, that is very fun, that follows trends. I really like some of their fragrances and wanna check out a few of the newer ones. It is also a very like gourmandish type of a fragrance, but it adds some of more woodsy, sweet elements to it. Like there is coconut, there is pistachio, there is caramel, and kind of like this amber woody base that softens and balances out the filter blurriness out of this perfume that you, by the way, can get with my discount. So I'm just pointing that out very casually. Please don't mind if you're not interested, but if you are, I would highly appreciate if you would purchase perfumes with my discounts, because I get a little commission, you get a bit of percentage, and everyone is happy. But yeah, anyway, they are kind of almondish, milky. In here you'll get pistachio, which everybody is crazy about. So I find like yeah, they balance each other really well. On their own, I am not the biggest fan, but together, like sometimes perfumes work better in team. What do you think, guys? And with that being said, now I'm gonna share with you two fragrances that I've been wearing so much on their own, but once I cross their paths, I mean, like, guys, you just need to try them for yourself. Where they are? Oh, here, right. So here we have these bad boys. First of all, California Blossom by Maison Violet. Now, this is a great French brand, and of course you can get the reviews with my discount. But that's not the point. The point is that this is one of the simplest orange blossom fragrances, and it might not seem like much, but it's fresh, it's beautiful. It has been all I've been wearing all summer long. I mean, like, the dent on this one is real. But it might not be enough for colder weather, and that's when I like to pull out Ode to Dullness by Juliette Hazegan, because this is like a very cozy, very textural type of perfume. It smells molecular, woody, soft, and there are some light but very muted floral elements. So when you apply a little bit of Ode to Dullness, guys, like that for the base, and then you go with California Blossom over that, it's like you are in the orange blossom garden wearing a warm cashmere blanket. Such a great combination. This is something you have to check out for yourself. And we are moving on to Kirky by MFK, super pricey fragrance that smells like childhood memories. skin-like fragrance that won't offend anyone. If you like white musk, you'll be probably obsessed with this perfume, but it's controversial because it's unlike many other perfumes from this brand, very delicate and not right in your face. Please let me know how you feel about this fragrance that I like to wear with a complete opposite, I mean, like in terms of price range, Yara Candy by Lattafa. Now, this is such a lovely candy-like fragrance that for me is also musky, very effortless, light, luminous, and although these are not dupes, for me they give off the same very light, carefree, casual vibe. So these two for me are kind of like from the same family, but this one has made it to the top and this one stayed, you know, more grounded, but both are just nice and very pleasant. So I like to wear them together. Not that it's like a very contrasting experience in both perfumes are like two different worlds meeting together, no, but they work together really well, and I appreciate like that they are from the different worlds indeed, but like when you smell them, they are so close. Next, let's talk about something fresh and extremely addictive. So this is Benny's favorite fougere. He wears it to work. This is a very versatile perfume by JUS that is called Icy Fizz, and actually one of the first fougeres that I truly loved, because I'm not the biggest fan of the genre, although it's classy, and I'm still working on my top list dedicated to the best examples of the genre, and it's one of them because it's like a cool down, not too barber shoppy type of fougere. I don't like those. Lavender in here is not too strong. Instead, there is addition of a tea note. So this is just like a very dandy-like fragrance in the unisex style that I find is going to be great for any formal occasions or even like after the work to wear it if you're going to have some drinks with your friends. Like, this is a very versatile fragrance, and together with this dupe by LPDO Bouillie Intense for Dior's Bouillie d'Argent fragrance that is just phenomenal. It's kind of like a woody vanilla that is very, I describe it molecular, as if like you took some pheromones and put it in a perfume bottle, and that's exactly the addition that it puts to like this very beautiful classy fragrance. So it smells very modern. This won't break a bank for you. Get it in case you have the Dior's fragrance. It will work just fine, and you can get this perfume with my discount, and then you'll see magic for yourself. And the best thing is you can wear these fragrances, of course, on their own and get a lot of use out of them, but together, I mean, like, they will elevate the perfume game in your collection. Doesn't matter if you're a collector like me or you're just starting out. This is like a golden standard, believe me. We are almost done. I'm here to share with you some bolder combinations. This might be not for everyone, although on their own they are just fine, but combined together, this is fire. So we have Jasmine Freak by Room 1015 right here, which is like that luscious tropical sensation in a bottle that will transport you to some island tuberose in here with indolic jasmine, with some, I just don't know, coconutty, mouth-watering feeling. This is a very positive fragrance, right? But, you know, those perfumes are a little bit too summery for me personally. I need something contrasting to wear them with, unless it is super hot outside and I am pulling off that vibe. But you know how more indolic, sultry white flowers have been popular in combination with note of oud? Well, I decided to make it musky, but this perfume by Renier Masquerain is rather on the dirty side, which, yeah, gives that more dark, deep addition, brings in more of an animalic tone to white flowers, and this is like a great combination overall. Not necessarily super old-fashioned. There is just something about Masquerain that is also a little bit floral. It's also sweet. It's kind of like almost a vintage experience with something that is fun, extremely modern, up to date. And yeah, this is like that contrast, okay, with something that feels not necessarily old-fashioned, but vintage for sure, and something that is just super fun, super modern. Yeah, I love that. And it's not necessarily very mainstream because it's not white flowers or sultry flowers with oud, but like dirty musk. So definitely try that combination in case you have some other fragrances in that style, because in my opinion it smells very sexy. Yeah, mature. Yeah, definitely not like you just sprayed yourself with some perfumes from the shop, but nonetheless very, very creepy. And I find that's exactly what we should do. Have fun with some fragrances that we have. And here I have the last but not least great layering option for you from a rather affordable brand, Avapari from Germany. And their Atomic Rose is kind of like an edgy, spicy rose that has brought me lots of compliments by now. And I just love that I don't have to reapply anything like any of this very pushy, very like pungent rose, and probably that's the punch, the edge that people smell, and yeah, just it smells catchy. And rose marshmallow is not like that at all. It's like your delicious, very beautiful, fluffy and flirty type of fragrance that not necessarily softens the previous one, but makes it a rounder for sure. And this is my going out combo if I want to impress, if I want to turn heads, because these two are killers on their own, and together it's just like a dream team. So in case you're looking for something like that, which will bring you lots of attention, give them a try. They smell really good. If you happen to like Delina and Love Don't Be Shy, it's kind of like their babies. And I would like to know if you like layering perfumes. In case you can recommend me some fragrances to wear together, go ahead, share your thoughts and comments in the commentary section, because your feedback is highly appreciated by me and also important for the algorithm. So please like this video, shop perfumes with my discounts, and request future content in the commentary section. Follow me on my social media and stay tuned. Smell good, have a great day, and we'll see each other next one really soon. Bye guys.